small, whatever they can.
Feeling you post like feedback you guys like me, I'm your friend.
Bro, all the other feedback. Yeah, all the other
You hang your hoodie on my chair. Kick your shoes off by the door.
You're learning about things happening in India, in Ukraine. Your classmate is telling you that he's politics from everyone.
Here on One, of course, we're waking up weekdays 5 to 9 a.m. here on Y. Joining us in the studio this morning, we've got the team behind the Defining YouTube channel, which I'm sure you've heard about. You've seen their videos and you've loved them. Dennis is joining us, Noma, as well as Bongani. Bongani, let me ask you this. What was the one video that really put you guys on the map? The video that got the most amount of views that you guys could not believe? Ooh. It was such a hit.
Like in general, overall, or at the beginning?
At the beginning.
At the beginning, I think it was the polyamorous one where we got, I think personally as well, I was like, wait, what is a polyamorous relationship?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that word ever in my life. And when I got to see that there's people who are actually in a polyamorous relationship, it got their attention and we were like, great, this is it.
Yeah.
This is what we're going for.
Amazing. Also in a South African context,
Exactly.
You don't hear of that often. Interesting.
Now, your Defining Love series was a cultural movement. What time stood still as we watched and drooled over these couples? As the people behind the scenes, how did that series impact you and maybe your relationships?
Can I take this one for me so that I get it out of the way? So for me, I think what I got, the best thing out of it is that I got married, guys. I took the decision after seeing a lot of couples and then having a conversation with them separately, learning everything out of it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to cuff this girl. I did. Now, who's the other guy?
Beautiful. And for you, Mama?
I'd plead the fifth.
Okay. Do you know what? That's fair. We'll take it.
I think for me, it's just always interesting seeing how, like, with Defining Love, love is the place where you expose majority of like your experiences, and I think you can avoid them everywhere else. But like all your doubts, your fears, your insecurities show up in your relationship. So it was always interesting to see how people navigate that, each different type of trauma or difficulty, how they push through, and that also has encouraged me to also push through mine and feel open to sharing those parts of myself.
Beautiful. What is it, Norma, that why is it that people are so fascinated also by celebrity couples? What have you found about what it is about watching these couples that audiences enjoy so much?
I think that there's just something about that parasocial relationship you develop with people who you see on TV, online, and wanting to know more about them. I always tell people that to get people interested in your life, show them more of your life. And also as an interviewer, on Defining Love, my greatest skill was that I wanted to know what's happening in your relationship, what's going on is a very big deal.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to know, we're all on social media and places like the toxic app that's called Twitter and stuff like that.
Yes.
What was your guys' reaction like? I think it was 2 or 3 years ago.
I'm glad you brought it up because I've been dying to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought it up because I've been dying to talk about it.
Let's talk about
People were saying it's a curse to be on
Defining.
Defining.
Guys, what's this Defining Love curse thing? People are saying that every couple that comes to our channel, they break up or they get divorced or something. First of all, it's not our fault people have problems in their relationships. I want to make it clear that the intention of Defining Love was never to idolize couples. It was to show the different configurations of love that there are in the Black community. Guys, love looks different for everybody. We know that we have our LGBTQAI community and we know that their configurations are also different, and it was important for everybody to feel represented. Whether the relationship ends or not is not our business. We don't sit and decide, okay, it's time now, cut the cord. And so sorry to those couples where it ended. We had no control over that, but I think it was so unfair for us to have to carry the weight of other people's decisions. I took it a bit personal for a bit, but I'm okay now.
And I think also these relationships and these videos are from 6 years ago. So for me, it also just doesn't make sense how like people who were in a relationship from 6 years can't be expected to grow, to change, to want new things. So I think for me, it was just like, guys.
Some of you aren't
tough.
even in the relationship from 6 years ago, so I don't understand why that weight is on other people. Please.
Yeah.
So you guys didn't send an email and say it's time to end it.
Did you get an email, George?
Maybe it went to spam.
Did you get an email? You were there, George.
Let me check my spam.
Are we cursed?
Let me check my spam.
So that's what I was asking Wasabi, is that you and your partner were on Defining Love many years ago,
Yes,
and
yes.
you guys are still in a beautiful, loving relationship. So it's not a defining love thing.
No.
It's a relationship
It's a people
thing.
thing.
People thing, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
life.
people thing. I do want to ask this question when we come back in the next few moments. Is that the reason why you guys took a break? Let's talk about that in the next couple of moments. Your headlines